Hello, and welcome to the Shelterly New Features webinar. My name is Angie, and I am the VP of Communications here at Shelterly. I want to start off by thanking our Zoom host, CalCarts. We are very grateful for our partnership with CalCarts for them allowing us to utilize their Zoom platform so we can record this webinar. We have several guides and videos available for your review. You can click a QR code here if you're interested in visiting our website, shelterly.org/training. We've created quick guides in the form of step-by-step instructions with screenshots and some step-by-step walkthrough videos for hotline, field debrief, and shelter intake. VetMed and administration modules are coming up. We are deeply grateful for a generous grant from the ASPCA allowing us to create these documents for our Shelterly users. If you're interested in subscribing to our YouTube channel, you can visit this QR code and click subscribe. Also, if you tag the notifications by clicking it on, you'll be notified anytime we update our videos. I also want to talk very quickly about the August Quick Start virtual exercise that is coming up. If you can't make it to the live demonstration, which will be recorded, please go ahead and register because I will be able to send that recording to you. The Quick Start exercise comes with pre-work, so a week before the live demonstration, you can work through the modules and some injects and some roles, in addition to having your own Shelterly incident to play around in. The live demonstration will happen, and then a week later, let's just say you weren't able to do your pre-work, you can now use that as homework. If you finished in advance, I can also give you some additional injects to use Shelterly and practice with. All right, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Tonight we're going to be talking very briefly about Hotline and Debrief modules and some small changes that have a very large impact. So for Hotline, if we click here, you'll notice that there are now 3 tabs instead of 2 tabs on our Hotline screen. If we were to click on owner calling, we could enter in an address. I'm going to copy an address from my cheat sheet here and come back to Shelterly. Shelterly only accepts addresses from the verified drop-down list, so I'm going to select this one here because that is the one that is correct. I can see that there is no matching service request or matching owner found here. I'm going to go ahead and click on next step, and here's where the small change happens. So the owner information screen now prompts you to enter in the information for existing owner. So we're going to go ahead and enter in our information, which is Kitty, and there are no matches. So I'll go ahead and back out of this and click on this tab here for create new owner. And what this does is it helps us prevent duplicate information from being entered in. I'm going to go ahead and enter in her information here and her phone number here. I can click on next step, and everything else in the hotline module is exactly the same as it was previously. If I want to enter in information here, such as a bearded dragon, I could enter in the requested service here. If I don't know it, I will leave it as reported, and any and other all very important information here. If I wanted to add another animal, I would click add another to add an additional animal to the service request, but since I don't, I'll click on next step. This opens up the service request information page, and everything here is exactly the same. We would make sure that we enter in our very important instruction for field team. If there's a property is accessible, turnaround, the verbal liability release, or the keys at staging, we'll go ahead and click finish and create service request. If we come back to hotline, it is all designed exactly the same way for consistency and ease for entering information in. So the field team member calling page is almost exactly the same, except it has the language difference. So I enter in my address, and here now I can search for an existing field team member or create a new field team member if I have searched for one that is not there, and run through hotline exactly the same way. All right, so now we can talk about debrief and a small update that has a really big impact. The way that I add visit information to field assignments is I click on field and I'm going to go ahead and say okay. And this takes me to the field page. I can see on the field map any of the field assignments that are active or pre-planned here. My field assignment that I need to add visit notes to tonight is field assignment number 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here. And this takes me to the field assignment summary page. So I can look at each one of these service requests by uncollapsing this information, expanding it to see all of the information in it. Same way with service request number 2 and also with service request number 5. If I need to add visit notes, I can do so as per usual by clicking on Actions and clicking Add Visit Information. Or now I can click on Actions in the Information section here and click Update Visit Information here. This takes me to the Add Visit Information page, where you can now see that the service request information is tabbed out for ease of use. So on service request number 1, I can go ahead and add visit information. I can update the animal status here and finish my service request if I need to. The caveat here is the same with all of Shelterly's workflows. Before you leave a page, make sure you click the button at the bottom of the page to either save your work or go to the next page. So before we tab between service requests, the workflow is to start at the top, work our way down to the bottom, and click Save. If we're finished, we can click Save and Exit, and it will save the information only in this service request. So if I click Save, I have just saved the information in service request number 1, pops me back up to the top. I can now enter information in service request number 2, scroll down to the bottom, click Save. I'm back up at the top. I can click this tab here to go to service request number 5, which I can see clearly that the information has already been entered in. If I click Save and Exit, this will take me back to the field assignment summary page, where I can see there is a check mark. Service request visit has been marked as completed because the visit information has been entered. So those are some of the small changes that we've made to Shelterly based on your feedback, and we feel that they're going to have more of an impact on data integrity, preventing duplicates, and also being able to enter information in the debrief more efficiently. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and email us at info@shelterly.org, and be sure to sign up for that Shelterly virtual quick start exercise. The QR code is located here. All right, thank you so much. Bye.